Giant. Bring that back down. There we go.
All right.
All right. Well, guys, welcome back to more Devil May Cry 5. So last time was going more into reaching my hand more into the well that is Dante in this game. And then I pulled out another toolbox while I was down there with Sin DT and with Faust in there. And my god. My god, it just keeps going. It just keeps going.
Also, we don't want to do continue.
Oh, okay.
You literally gave a note for yourself.
Oh, right.
We're going through the void real fast. I don't know what'll be faster, but it's fine.
This is PS5, so it'll load fast.
It's true. So yeah, we're going into the void with Nero specifically.
Right. Yeah. That was...
And make sure he has his breaker arm equipped.
Okay.
Or buster arm.
I guess while this is going up, we can do post of the day, and I think the best one to describe it is JoJo, who's just me hearing all the insane number of options Dante has in his kit, and I feel very much the same way onto this, but in a more positive way, because I think for me, Devil May Cry 4 Dante is also crazy. But I think the problem is you get so much of his kit by the time you actually have all of it, you're practically done by that point. And I kind of felt like just in 4, there wasn't really any motivation to get better at Dante for me in that game. Meanwhile, in 5, it definitely feels Dante has a lot in his kit, but the game gives you plenty of opportunities to use that, and Dante is just the kitchen sink of action game characters in this game, where I think he's really just as good as the player is using him, kind of deal.
Indeed.
For him, and he's really fun. He's really fun. It's a lot to wrap my brain around, but he's
just a little bit.
Fun.
Also, we may want to hit up the gallery, but first the void.
Yeah, so the void.
So, void.
Hero, regular outfit.
All right, so set his magazine to make sure it does have a buster.
Yep, okay, we do have a buster in there.
Make sure that's the equip it and make sure it's the first thing. Yeah,
yep.
So this is fine.
Yeah. Well, right, no,
start up
Alexandra, I wouldn't say that's a thing of just so Dante is absolutely nuts to make it like all the options that he has kind of deal for him.
Definitely see having so many options can be definitely intimidating.
Yeah.
Which makes you almost afraid to dive in. I can understand that.
I think that was definitely me with DMC 4 Dante overall. I think weirdly I think that's why they definitely ease you into Dante shit kind of deal, because they just add more and more and more onto him as it goes on for that. So I think it definitely helps me having 3 and 4 under my belt to figure that out first kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's start up the void.
Yeah.
Now press start.
All right.
Enemy settings. You're going to pick the Fury.
Fury, there we are.
I think you have to literally select it. Okay.
Okay, yes,
okay, it does the background highlighted. Now exit out of the start menu. Then the world will refresh. First of all, let's appreciate him coming in. Looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yeah.
Grab him.
Yoink! What the fuck?
A full cinematic of you guys brawling.
What the fuck?
Now launch him in the air and then do it again.
Yoink! Ah, shit! I wanted to be. Come on! I wanted to be cool, stream. There we go.
Even in the air.
Oh my god! What the hell? Something tells me the devs really were proud of this enemy.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So yeah, you will not experience that outside of the void until hard mode.
Yeah. Actually now thinking about it, this enemy kind of weirdly reminds me of what is it, like the ghost-faced enemy in DMC kind of deal? I forget what
Yeah,
its
no,
name
it is similar to the Shinobi enemy from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
And it's also a remake of the lightning enemy from Devil May Cry 4.
Oh yeah.
Except this one doesn't have like its invulnerability states isn't just annoying. It's just like no, find the timing.
Yeah. Is it just
Also,
like
it has no
Trish where is it like Trish where you fight that enemy and you're just game's just like best of luck kind of deal.
Yeah. So yes, that's all I really wanted to show. But let's go into Nico's reports. I believe no, that's his end. No, we want to go back up. Library. Morrison's letters. So this first one is the one that we've read already.
Okay.
We can move on to letter 2.
Okay, we're in this place. Bobby Seller, a dive infested with bounty hunters, would-be soldiers of fortune. And often, old pal Tony showed up time to time like any other punks and lowlifes looking to make a quick buck. That's the kind of place Bobby Seller was. There was plenty of guys like me around too. Every one of us knew to make the rounds to these joints and peddle out information like precious gems, mostly to get any shops covered, but that kept the flat cash flowing in. You better believe old Tony made me a pretty penny. Still, that guy has always been broke with a bottle of wine. He ended up busting guns on every job. Sure, it's all dumb sense now, but at that time, I was dumbfounded. I asked myself, what kind of shots is this guy packing to break a pair of pistols every job? The old gunsmith and...
Suffice to say, Dante and Bayonetta are indeed of the same blood.
Yeah.
If that shit ain't custom made, it ain't lasting.
Yeah. Old gunsmith in the neighborhood was all often here for normal pieces like this pair of pop guns. A guy like you, Tony, eventually got wise and he never sold a payday again. So he got an old lady to design a pair of pistols just for him. You guessed it, she ended up introducing Dante to his old pals Ebony and Ivory. But wouldn't you know it, she died just as soon as the job was finished. Well, more like she was killed. I never figured out who it was, either. I was out of town on a big job myself, but Dante, he knew the sound from the sound of it. One of the toughs from his regular haunt said after she passed, he went somewhere with the most crestfallen look he ever given. That was the last anyone would ever see of Tony Redgrave at Bobby's cellar. I go back.
We still have we have
yes,
he is referring to the gunsmith that is Nico's Nico's grandmother.
Yeah. Before long, I got wind that old Tony had opened a little racket of his own, Devil May Cry. I managed to track it down and walked in and find a man by the name of Dante. Said that had been his real name all along. It was the start of a beautiful friendship, let me tell you. I never believed demons or anything like that, but hanging around that guy long enough is a goddamn eye-opener, that's for sure. That lady around the same time, Dante always played fast and loose with his money, you see. I'd see her toss around bones his way, even a job or two, griping about the whole time, of course. The way they carried on, you could tell that they shared some kind of past. Nothing romantic or nonsense like that, no, more of like, they got what the other had been through. I tried a roundabout route to figure it out, but those two dodge questions the way they dodge bullets. The past isn't something they bring up lightly. One time, ladies let something loose about cutting ties with that bot. Fine, she was on a heavy bender. Mentioned something about them having killed family. Dante, his brother, Lady, her father. Can't say for sure what the whole story is. I suppose I'll look into it. That it is my line business after all. But I'm not the kind of scum to drudge up a friend's past for the sake of my own curiosity. So I'll chalk it up to the drink, a bunch of booze-induced nonsense as far as I'm concerned.
Her dad was actually...
This is a bit. I would also go to documents.
Okay, document. Oh my
God. Specifically, Old Man's Diary.
I often think of that boy as a late wise beyond his scant years. He would show up time to my house with a nose crammed in some kind of collection of poems. He seemed to be a favor of William Blake most of all. So one day I gave him a Blake anthology as a present. With an expression of delight on his face, he asked to borrow a pen. Strange though I found the request, I gave the boy a pen on my person. The boy opened up the back cover and proceeded to scribble with his own name. I was puzzled when I saw him write in the book in such a way, and I asked him what possessed him to do such a thing. Clutching the anthology to his chest, he answered, I have a twin brother, sir. We fight over things often, so I have to write my name in things to know it's truly mine. I found myself charmed by his statement, and at once envious of such purity. I felt ashamed. Me, a self-styled bibliophile, had devoted himself solely to preserving the beauty of books. It was clever that child loved books as far more than I did. Sorry. That child is no longer in this town. He disappeared amidst circumstances most unsavory. Perhaps he is no longer in this world. Think a promising youth like that could lose his life, while a lout like me drags on. That thought still is unbearable. I am already in my twilight years. Perhaps that's what I could recall that youth's sense of eyes and every opportunity, that pure, untainted youth. So I'm assuming that's Virgil as like
that
a
was
kid?
Virgil before the trauma caused him to become what he is now, which is power, seclusion.
So before the demon attack.
Yes, before the demon attack that killed his mother and separated him from Dante.
Interesting. This is interesting because we never hear much about Virgil, like, outside of that incident, like, in terms of Virgil's past outside of that incident. So this is interesting on that.
Yeah. We know very little about Virgil as a person.
Yeah.
And the most implication we can get is that V's personality was probably what he was mostly like before.
Yeah, because it definitely seems
he just had this hard shift.
Yeah, because it definitely seems like, at this point, very obvious V seems to be the human side of him, while
not just obvious, they told us.
Yeah, no, that, and then the other one's the demonic side, but it definitely does seem it seems a little bit of like Virgil going through a bit of a midlife crisis, realizing what kind of maybe losing sight of what that the quest for power kind of led him to be, sort of deal. Kind of
why he actually wanted that power in the first place.
Yeah, like this is it's been interesting for it feels weird. It feels like this game is weirdly a lot about Virgil, despite the fact he's not in it for that much, kind of deal. I mean,
you don't have to be present for it to be
he's
about
one of the starting playable characters. Technically,
by technicality, yes.
I guess it's just the man himself is not actually there. Kind of deal.
Now, there's other stuff is
he
like
is and he
for the rest of the library is like lore and stuff like that, and even some character profiles. But I don't know all of them off the top of my head. This one, of course, talks about Nell Goldstein some more.
Okay.
But yeah, no, this is just more of the lore that they really started to dive back into with this game.
Yeah, which I appreciate. Especially after after I think the redo of the timeline kind of deal of moving where 2 is. And just that 4 didn't get a whole lot of time to flesh out story much, kind of deal. So I appreciate them filling out the details a bit more.
Virgil fucked?
Virgil indeed.
Is that profile in here?
No.
Just a bunch of notes that just says Virgil fuck, question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
No, that's in the main game.
So,
Mission
just
13.
double checking, are we still at the mission where we choose between the 3 characters?
Yeah,
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
So, welcome to Proto Bloody Palace. We've seen it, so we can skip this.
Yeah, okay.
As great as it is, we don't need to see it again.
Okay, so probably
play as whoever you want. Literally pick your favorite.
Yeah, I remember going V for my first run.
I think I go Nero here usually.
Most people go Dante because this is when you're supposed to get Dr. Faust, so people want to try out their new toy.
Chat! Give me Nero or Dante. Which one? I'm okay doing either one on that, but let me see what you got. Yeah, I can pull. I can do that.
That is a thing we have power to.
Yep.
We will be gaining a lot of Dante, so
True.
Yeah.
That ball, go.
Cool.
Yeah, because I do think overall probably Nero has been my favorite character to actually play, kind of deal. Because I think he just hits the right balance for me Though Dante's skill ceiling is so ridiculously high that I feel like the more you play the game, just the better and better he's going to get, kind of deal.
Oh, yeah, so
Unfortunately, I feel like that skill ceiling is kind of like what keeps me from playing him sometimes. It's like, oh, it's too much.
Yeah.
So
The hell
since
of a
I joined in
climb.
the call email, what was the post of the day?
It's in No Mic. It's JoJo's just seeing the fucking kid Dante has, like,
Yeah.
it just keeps going. Okay, I think Dante's
So
winning
far
this
is
by
leaning Dante.
Dante by one goddamn vote.
Definitely prefer Nero here, but whatever.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Shit!
Okay then. If it's tie, I'll go Nero then.
I was gonna say I have a coin if you need it.
Nero. If we are gonna be playing as Dante a lot in just a bit, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. I am going to switch that breaker arm. I don't want to lose that
Do your
immediately.
customizing.
Yeah, we'll definitely be spending more time with Dante than we will with the other two at this point. But yeah.
Wow, this is worthless to the ball. Accomplish
Alright.
nothing.
So yeah, as I mentioned, their Super Buster, so good. But first,
Okay. Also, let me know if audio is good for you guys once we are in gameplay proper.
Lushaya,
Here's your weird shadow monster.
Baphomet was like, I am not speaking enough chants at a single time. I need to speak more. Instead of throwing their voice, they were like, nah, I just need more faces, clearly. Freaking Eldritch looking motherfucker. So, yeah, we introduced that. Now we can just head on down.
Go up. Sure, that's straightforward.
So I'm assuming this mission is just a giant mook rush, pretty much.
Yep.
Just fight your way down the layers.
Using your
This is just a
preferred
brief
character.
enemy gauntlet.
And if you had a online, then sometimes a Nero, or rather, sometimes the other two may show up as player characters to fight with you, depending on
Like
how.
live players or
Yes.
Yeah.
Usually depends on how the connection's feeling that day.
Yeah, I think sometimes it can be AI. I forget.
I don't know how their system works.
I have to go look that up.
But I think this might be the only area where like you could theoretically play co-op.
Yeah, it's the closest thing to co-op Bloody Palace, which is what everyone really wanted to be a thing, but they just didn't commit to it.
Yeah, the only one we've gotten is DMC 3 Switch. is like the closest we've gotten.
Yeah. Which was developed around the time of after original 4 or 5 came out, so everyone was just like, and it was just like,
Maybe special edition right there.
yeah.
Oh, it's going all right,
Unfortunately.
JoJo. We watched some Puss in Boots.
Yeah.
Still a good movie.
That was a good movie. Yo, let's have 1 billion villains and have them all work.
But it doesn't feel crowded at all.
Suck it,
None of
Spider-Man.
None of them
What?
overstay their welcome.
Yeah, and they each have a very specific role in the narrative, which is
Yeah.
nice.
So, not much to say about this, just fight your enemies, learn your moves. There's not really many secrets, there's only like one to really talk about later. But that's at the end of the way. I will point out a specific room when we get to it though.
I'm curious, when we eventually get a Devil May Cry 6, assuming that Nero is gonna be taking the lead,
Yeah.
like what do you want them to do with Nero from there?
Ooh, that's
Hard to say what more to do with his moveset.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like one new sword maybe?
Yeah, maybe if you give him a new blade, he can maybe swap or something like that.
Some new
Like
expansion.
a new weapon.
You could give him new types of arms to use.
So just look this up. It's called the Cameo system, And it says, even if the user is offline, developer data will be used in the instances where another player is supposed to appear.
Yep.
Right.
Which is known by seeing the name DMC crew in the
Yeah,
stall.
we talked about that before, yeah.
I mean, if they
just
want to
not-
So
get
this is like one of the only
Right
times
there.
in the game that they could actually be in technically the real same fight as you and not just like off screen kind of deal.
Yep.
Yes.
Which I do like that they did that for the like narrative of the characters and all that.
Yes, it is cute. It just would have been nice to be more involved.
It is one
Yeah.
of those unfortunate things where just like the early data comes out for the game and it says like 1 to 3 players and everybody's like, oh shit, and it's just that kind of deal. It's like, oh, kind of deal.
But it is something they could always expand on in later games.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
just proper actual co-op for Bloody Palace is honestly what people want for
Yeah.
that.
Definitely doesn't need to be the main story because that's a whole other kind of balancing act. But Bloody Palace
Jojo,
is just fighting.
it's cameo spelt normally.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's Mortal Kombat
This-
1.
This ain't Mortal Kombat. I almost said this isn't DMC.
Eyeballs!
Also, yes, I agreed. Let Trish and Lady be playable again.
Yep.
Yes.
give them a new story.
I know Dante kind of ate Trish's sword, but you guys can work with that.
Well, she can make something. She can get something.
She could be more of her own person again.
Nico could make a sword for her. It's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Like, give them something.
Nico is now the resident engineer on the Nero sword.
You know what? Fuck it. Actually, have Dante just, not show up.
He could be an unlockable character, so we don't lose that moveset.
make it.
But-
I mean, you could make him
Doesn't
like.
have to be the main character.
You could make him honestly like Trish in DMC 2 for just being a unlockable character after you beat the game on like a hard difficulty or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
okay.
game
Give
for
us
that.
the Nero Trish Lady game. Why not?
It is kind of one of those things that once they start bringing Trish and Lady back, like the 3 girls from DMC 1, 2, and 3, I definitely think they kind of ran into a problem of when they have to bring them back, they don't have much to do kind of deal for real.
Yeah.
And
A lot of their stories ended in the games they appeared in.
yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
give them a new story.
I do think, though, overall, I think they did a better job of, quote-unquote, future-proofing Nico, I think, kind of deal.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Nico it's like she is a firm supportive role.
yeah, so that she can kind of keep coming back without having to be super relevant to what's going on, kind of
Yeah,
deal, so...
She's the tech support. Like that's all she needs to be really
Yeah.
for the story.
And hell, V, who is effectively, the original character whose story it is about, he's Virgil.
Yeah.
He's Virgil. So there you go. That's already taken care of.
Yeah, V is literally just Virgil's nobody, pretty much.
Basically.
Yeah, I have no big recommends for movesets at this point. A lot of the core stuff has already been purchased, such as
Yeah.
do what you shall.
Anything for Nero that I really kind of want for...
Jojo
there is
is
the
Devil
next act, too.
the girl from DMC2 is not relevant at
Well,
all.
I mean, like, what was her name? Yeah, like, I kind
I
of...
mean, like whatever.
Lucia.
Give
Louis.
a character, give a previous character a new story and make them relevant.
Yeah,
No, Lucia. They brought Lucia up in the novelization, so at least they have some ball rolling with her.
Yeah,
But they just didn't include her in the game for I wouldn't say obvious reasons, but for reasons that they just had nothing to do with her at the moment.
Admittedly, I would like to see her come back in some kind of way, too.
I mean, hey, we need to make a new character. Let's take the remnants of this old character.
Yeah, let's
then-
give them a complete facelift kind of deal on
All
their
right,
game.
Pat,
you go.
I would like to explain. When you need some red orbs, and by what I mean you need red orbs, I mean you need some motherfucking red orbs. This is the room where you come in as Dante, you equip Dr. Faust, and all you do is just keep spinning that hat and pulling in the orbs over and over and over and over again till almost all the enemies are gone, and then you press that pause button, go to restart to last checkpoint, and then you do it over again.
I know what my homework is this week. Got ya.
All you have to do is go and show off your new hat.
Be like
And everyone
DF2.
will
Look at my hat.
And everyone will look at you and go, he's got a new hat.
Yo, he's got a hat.
Oh, yo, he put a hat on my head. What does this mean?
It's just the same old Dante with a stupid cheap hat. But he's got a new hat.
A new hat, though.
Baby, I want it.
Now, if it wasn't for how stupid Devil May Cry handles difficulty in this game, I would actually say the best way to grind it would be to do Legendary Dark Knight mode.
Yeah.
Frame rate must die, as we tend to call it, because that just means more enemies. However, because you have to play from the beginning on a new difficulty, that's a lot of effort that not a lot of people are ready for at that moment.
Yeah. So I do often hear that the Legendary Dark Knight with Virgil in particular in this game is like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a trip. Now, I will say, there is a hole into the ground. I think you're technically standing on it, but you have to destroy the vines to get to. There is a secret room that's mostly just for red orbs and stuff, but there's actually a unique piece of dialogue for all 3 characters should you traverse it.
Really? Okay.
It's a small line. It's like 1 or 2 lines for each person, but it's just something that not everyone gets to see because they just continue onward. So we're going to, after we clear out this room of enemies, we'll clear out all the blood clots and then find our hole.
So yeah, not gonna lie, when it came to my first run, I saw Faust uses up red orbs, and I was like, nope.
Most people have that fear, yeah. Well, guess what? It got the cowboy hat is how I S-ranked the final boss on the hardest difficulty, so respect it.
I know, like I knowing now fully is like, oh yeah, no, it's a risk reward on the red orbs. Yeah, that like I do want to try it out when I go to boot up 5 again at some point when I'm not working on my backlog.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But no, there is the real fear of number go down, so I don't want to.
Yep.
A number go down.
Man, we gotta get over our inherent cowardice.
Yes.
I do remember, like, just reading up a little bit of DMC development, like, that kind of mentality a little bit is why they made it so, like, Nero couldn't change the arms at will or, like, have an unlimited amount kind of deal of the arms. I think Itsuno kind of stated the elixirs in RPGs problem kind of deal.
Yeah.
But I love Buster Arm. Why would I want to use anything else?
Why would I ever want to use it? I might need it later. Oh wait, I didn't use it anywhere later kind of deal.
Or the inverse of like, I will only ever use Buster. I have no other arms. I only have Buster.
Just use it. Just use it. Stop caring. Just use it. You'll realize it's not a big deal.
Like, limitations on a system can honestly make you use stuff more.
The moment you stop thinking about it in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the happier you'll be.
Yep.
I always say, like, I really like, say, the Tales of series for limiting items on you to be like, hey, you should use these like items. You really should. Kind of feel.
Yeah, it's in a similar vein. It's why I really do not mind the cap on potions in Final Fantasy 16.
Okay, I think behind you, maybe the hole we're looking for.
Yeah, caps can be a good way of just getting you to use it. It's like, well, I'll get more.
So it is a proper hole in the ground, so you will drop to a lower level. So
Get rid of the electric.
yeah, just keep on.
Yeah, and like 16 was also smart for like if you do end up picking up excess, because it just automatically uses the excess ones you pick up.
Oh, that's a nice change on that.
Yeah, so those incentivize is really good play because like, oh yeah, I made a few mistakes, but I still have a bunch of potions. Oh, look at that! I'm now back at top.
Yeah.
Here we are.
So go all the way down, and then you'll just make your way back up. And on one of the higher platforms, there should be a line of dialogue.
That is a good question, Zachary, because who knows how that works with Capcom and canon stuff.
I think. Yeah. So walk across this bridge.
Zachary just asked, do you think Nero knows Mega Man exists, or does he just think Nico made a weird robot arm thing?
Yes.
I'm willing to bet Mega Man does exist as a fictional series.
Yeah.
I keep saying, like, I think every Capcom game should just have those, like, Capcom movie posters that they had in RE3 remake around Kenshio.
So
I mean,
walk
Dead
across-
Rising totally. I mean, Dead Rising totally makes Mega Man exist.
Yep.
I think it's by walking across.
How
one of
Ghost
these
Trick is
bridges.
effectively canon to the Dead Rising universe.
Okay, hold on.
So yeah, walk across there. Okay, I think this last one. Didn't say it. Weird.
Yeah, gotta go a little bit
But there,
more.
yeah,
up.
there is a piece of dialogue that everyone will have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, try not to jump on it.
I have a very purry boy.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can probably find it some other time. But yeah, no, it's a cool thing that I never knew happened until many playthroughs later.
Hey guys.
Hey. Alright. Triple tag team. No one's got a chance.
The the Marvel team right here, ready to go.
And the universe is like, nah, that's not allowed.
Man, how
I-
crazy
I-
would it be if they put in V before Nero in
Oh my
Marvel?
God.
Me
man.
and Marvel would be disgusting.
Well, I mean, how many puppet characters even exist in Marvel? Because
Not really.
That's the thing. That's why it's kind of a possibility.
Yeah, like I.
All right, back to V.
Does Skullgirls have a puppet character at all right now?
Yes. That Eliza's like probably the most you're gonna get of a puppet character into that with like her bone form kind of a deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's. I thought you could control the bone like directly though.
Oh yeah, you do, but I mean you do have the main body, but
Like
actually,
that's more
yeah.
of an install.
Yeah, I guess it is more. Yeah, I guess they don't really have a puppet character, weirdly enough, huh?
It's like I was what like is Annie a puppet character? Is
No,
the
she's
rabbit,
definitely
like,
just a
puppet?
regular brawler. Onto.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess technically Misfortune because of the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, yeah, Misfortune actually is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Robo Fortune?
Robo Fortune is more of just a straight up zoner. For
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, I think maybe we finally
Finally ride our Titan.
yeah, might as well at this point.
Yeah, no. Teach him how to do a lariat. Good old spin.
I have 15 fucking gold orbs. Jesus Christ.
And you're only gonna get more.
Damn it.
Alright, onward.
A little longer.
V, I know you're dying right now, but
We
keep it
don't-
together, man.
We don't need to do AAA walk section, my guy. We're good.
Zone.
Thank you.
Are you alright, V? You might want to take a break.
My body's just decaying. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm just turning to dust. That's no big deal.
Honestly, knowing the DMC cast, I'm pretty sure V could tank that ace.
He's the squishiest of the protagonists.
No, you could definitely kill him with a normal knife if you get the drop on him.
Yeah, I mean, that's why
True.
he stays the fuck away from every demon kind of deal.
Yeah, no, like, dude, his only power is just having the others, and,
Yeah.
well, they're gone.
Yoink. Hey, Malphus. Blah.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, Brayden brings up like, do remember, V is just technically kind of just a regular human that with a few
He's a
powers.
human with some.
kinda deal.
Yeah, he's a human with some
He's
human
made
throws
some
left over.
packs.
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
a warlock.
Hey Pat, we're in a Capcom game,
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
so I will recommend save the one on the right for last.
Okay. Is it like you play? Is this like you play one with each character kind of deal? It is, or
Somewhat. You'll find out when you get in there.
okay.
But this is our mandatory boss rush.
I guess we'll go with the.
Fun fact. I actually just edited a segment about this
Ah,
for the boss
Blood.
rush episode coming up.
that's gonna be fun to watch.
Also, this is what happens with V because he actually gets tuckered out and he doesn't have his shadow to ride on. All right, now before you do anything, before you do anything, nope. Before you do anything, get away, get away, back off, down. So the gimmick of this is you get to walk up to any of the bosses and you choose one summon to add to your roster to then fight this boss. Now, I don't know if you walked up to, I think, Nightmare to start with, which means you would have only had Devil Trigger to fight this boss with. Not recommended. Not recommended. So, take your options, choose how you want to engage, grab some Devil Trigger, and then have fun.
Okay.
Keep in mind, this is Artemis.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the Artemis boss fight.
So I think I'm probably gonna do Shadow for my first one. On that.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen some people, I think when Wooly Versus did this, he ran up and pressed X before really thinking. So he was stuck doing Cavalier with only Griffin.
Ooh,
It was not great.
ooh.
Yeah, no, that is just like, okay, you are now playing a turn-based RPG, sir.
Yes.
You are watching that ATP meter fill up.
Also, great color changes and recreation of the environments, and cool remixes.
Also, they do adjust the bosses for V pretty
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's like on harder difficulties, but
I'm pretty sure they don't have the full movesets, and obviously they have way less health. If you want to power up Shadow, you can absolutely boost him with some Devil Trigger juice so he can go remote,
yeah.
which I
You're not,
believe should be...
you're not playing down Nightmare right now, so go
L2?
for it.
L2.
It's like on the left trigger on my gauge,
Yeah,
but I don't remember
L2
if
and, L2 and then the respective attack button.
Okay.
Yeah, Shadow just do some work. Now, I usually actually bring Griffin into this fight because air creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go for Cavalier first, so
Yeah.
like I do that, grab
Cavalier,
Shadow, and then Griffin.
All right, well, your cat is dead.
Fuck.
Probably revive him.
No, he's just spooked right now. He just needs a calming presence.
lightning happened around. Got spooked by that.
So yeah, this is a really cool take on the boss rush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're like, all right, we
Think
have
of
some
a character
favorites.
like V. That's particularly an interesting.
Yeah, it's
way.
like okay. Yeah, it's like okay, if you're gonna do a boss rush, at least give me like different moves. Give
Yeah,
me a
and
different
it's with a character
to play
that you
with.
didn't fight these guys initially with. So.
Yeah. Like Devil May Cry 3 has a pretty good boss rush, a good take on it because there's like a puzzle aspect to it.
That's the board game type thing, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not the board game. It's the gems that are connected together. You gotta make a ring. Devil May Cry 4 has the board game.
Yeah.
And,
4 was the board game. Yeah.
There's
And
a
earlier today, I
odd
was actually like breaking it down, and my brother and I realized, oh wait, no, we need to bring that up because that's actually a bad example. of that.
Yeah.
It's like Devil May Cry's got 2 good boss rushes and 1 pretty bad one. In a game where you already had to repeat those bosses.
Devil May Cry 1 actually does an interesting way of its boss rush, where they're actually set. It's kind of like how original Mega Man treated it, where they're set encounters along the stage, and they're actually part of another boss fight.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
every,
one was
like,
an
every
interesting
night-
one.
Every nightmare encounter will suck you into the void for you to actually have a mini refight against a pre-existing boss.
Yeah, Nightmare was always an interesting one to me.
So yeah, and there are actually some things to collect in the environment that aren't just healing items, but you will need Griffin to get to all of them, so you can just move on to your next encounter.
What's your worst boss rushes?
You know, Kambi is up there for.
Okami is always the worst.
I think Mega Man 4 Game Boy is one I think on to that.
I haven't played the
was
Game Boy
great.
ones. How bad?
It's
how
just
is
more
that
of
one?
like the Game Boy ones don't do the boss rush, but then 4 decides to do it in a game that's already going on way too fucking long. Kind of deal.
It's like, hey, we figured out how to compress data a lot better, so let's bring in let's make a Rust Budge again. Let's do the standard.
This one's gonna be an interesting one without Royal Guard or parries on him.
Just know your timing.
You know, it's just a matter of positioning.
Yeah.
Know when this
They toned this fight down a lot.
Yes.
Well, you kind of have to when you don't have Dante's tools.
Hello.
Nightmare,
Zach,
you missed a little bit.
Zach, it's just a straightforward boss rush. The bosses are the same, and those bosses are not designed as short encounters.
Yeah, no, they are
just-
definitely meant as end of chapter kind of things. So it's like that boss rush takes like an hour to go through, kind of.
Oh, and you know,
imagine if a Zelda boss had way too much health.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a Mega Man X6. No, yeah, X5 and X6. Like those boss rushes have so much stupid health.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
because they have the
also
whole
the
leveling
fact-
system in there too, right?
Also,
Yeah,
in the case of
that's-
Okami, the fact that one of the bosses inside Boss Rush is the boss you already refought.
Yeah, you fight Orochi 3 goddamn times in that
The
game.
worst goddamn fight in that entire game, and you do it 3 times. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
X5 had like, yeah, they had the leveling system, and then when you get to the final boss rush, it's just like everyone is at maximum level, which means they also have maximum health, and it's just like I am bored. Even with their weaknesses, a lot of them have like intricate speaking of intricate animations, intricate animations for when you hit them with their weakness, which actually just makes it go on longer. And it's just like I want to get on with my life. Just let me fight this Sigma fight that I'm not even a fan of.
And I would beat Okami more often if it wasn't for that boss rush.
that one other property would you want them to make a DMC game out of? Nightmare Before Christmas. How about that?
You may have noticed
That would be
if there is a
interesting.
blue orb fragment in here. You do need a double jump to get to it.
Where's it at?
It's more to your right.
Oh,
Just
I'm
move the
assuming,
camera.
like up here, kind of. Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So Neat Griffin. There.
All right, so let's fight Goliath.
I do think weirdly that Oogie's Revenge game I think technically might have been my first character action game. I think on that.
I gotta start somewhere.
I mean, do
Now,
you want
fun
to count
fact.
Kingdom Hearts?
I guess technically Kingdom Hearts would be
It's
probably
pretty close.
Yeah.
Very close. Now, fun fact: when I first did this, I remember the trailer shot where there's a unique animation of Nightmare punching Goliath. So I was like, oh, I want to do that. So that's the intended option, right? First fight Goliath, first option Nightmare. That was the worst mistake I've made in this game.
Oh god.
It was no evasion, no jumping, just Nightmare.
ATB.
It was hilarious. And
I want to
I
take
love
you
the
for
texture
a
on that.
ride.
I think forward and back allows it to teleport, like as a kind of a dash.
Forward and back and then forward and
back. Wow!
As you can see, when you have all of them, these guys are nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh, okay, that's not the same.
yeah, it's really cool.
They really went extra on this one, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
These finisher animations are fun.
All right, now before you go through the gate, now we can go get that blue orb.
Grab that blue orb.
Yeah, I think one reason I like playing as V a lot is the fact that it's like, yeah, you're bringing them down with the minions, but then V just goes in before the personal kill.
I think I just wish V had a little bit more sauce to his game.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Yeah,
That's
that's fair. His ceiling is a bit too low.
Yeah, I think especially compared to the character you start with, Nero, kind of deal. Nero's skill ceiling is so much higher in comparison. Where has the blorb gone? Orb.
I think I think it's past the structure.
Oh wait, okay. These are the
left.
boss.
Yeah, and it was on the opposite
It
end.
was there,
So I think
okay.
yeah, there it is. So yeah. I don't think you'll get that just by double jumping, maybe, but
I think it was
yeah.
like there was
Get up on this
a
one.
path over here. I think.
I think this platform like right next to it is the one you can climb up. So yeah, there should be a foothold to jump on.
There we go.
There we go. So yeah, now just know your
Lord.
glide distance. Lord.
Yeah, that's an interesting boss rush. I like that one.
Yeah.
Good boss rush.
I'll say a Roxas the Cavalier one is just good because I'm a sucker for the "oh you got me, no you didn't" type finishers.
Oh, we finally
Mhm.
made it out. That thing was something else.
You know what? Power
huh?
Rangers would be a really good character action series.
Ooh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Isn't there already one?
I mean, it's called Wonderful 101.
There's a fighting game for them. I don't think there's like a character action game.
Yeah.
For them.
At least there's
Maybe
a Transformers one. That one's fun.
Maybe they have a Muso.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. But if there was a property to have a Muso at this point, I would think Power Rangers would have a decent shot.
Ooh, yeah, Power Rangers Warriors would be fun.
I'm
Yeah, I
kind of
need to-
surprised Kamen Rider doesn't have a fighting game, or at least one that's managed to make it some way out. I think you're going backwards at this point.
What was the button to check progress again?
It's like R3 or L3, but I know one of those turns on assist mode.
Okay, yeah, I think it's just more down.
Yeah. Now there is a secret mission and a plorb fragment in here that we'll need to, that we will want to find.
There it is. Reminded me a lot of like the underworld in Bayo 2 right now.
I forget. Is this the last mission for V?
No time to worry
Yes, it
about
is.
It does. I mean, this feels like it would be last mission for him, kind of deal.
This is indeed V's last mission.
Yeah, I mean, like we've got his secret fully out. He just did his boss rush where he's slowly getting back the powers that were sapped from him. It does feel climactic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now for the purple orb. When you've destroyed that first blood clot, look at the first turn to the right, look around you, and there will be a hole in the ground to fall into. That may be it.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Guess how long it took me to find that my first playthrough.
Probably like
Oh yeah, I
3
stumbled
playthroughs.
in, dude. I stumbled into that as I was recording footage for V's boss rush this week. I stumbled into that.
Yeah. All right, now there is. Yeah,
Always
no,
fun when you
good luck
stumble
getting
into a
out.
secret.
There we go.
It feels good when you're not looking for it, but when you are looking for it, it's infuriating. All right, now there should be another blood clot that you'll break, and around there should be the secret mission.
Another one? Okay.
Yes. Now, if the DMC crew were really on the vibe of the rest of us, the moment they recognize that their stuff is being recorded, they should immediately, as Dante, just go trick sword, trick sword, trick,
Trick
sword,
sword,
go.
trick sword, trick sword.
Because you will hear his voice. All right, let's
Ride it
see.
high. Let's get airborne. Ride it high.
Once you've destroyed the second one, go. Okay, so instead of going back, go further in. Yes. Now we look around.
Yeah. Get to the goal without touching the ground. Right?
All right, so you might not be able to complete this one right now.
Does it require like nightmare shit or?
Nightmare is the easy way to solve this. You do not have enough Devil Trigger to Nightmare. So yeah. The goal is to just get to the blue orb over there without touching the ground.
You've already failed.
Already failed.
Right,
Now,
because you
it is
cannot. You cannot.
It is possible without Nightmare. I've done it. I did not like doing it that way. It basically, you do a running... First, you got to get up to speed with Shadow. Launch yourself off the platform in the vein of a Stinger-type jump. And then you will do an air taunt to keep yourself in the air longer. And then use Griffin to have yourself float to the end. You've already used up your Griffin, so you already are not going to make it. But yes, like, it is a...
I was
you
trying
have
to
two
jump
options.
it, but it counted that as a double jump on that.
Yeah, no, it'll auto jump on its own, I think. It is a really cool secret mission, and it's nice that it has two options. The cool one is really hard. I was on there for like half an hour.
Coming to an end.
I don't know if Alexandra ever beat that one, because she was in a similar boat of like, I have no Devil Trigger.
I don't know if I found that one.
Yeah, she was in a similar state of, I have no Devil Trigger, and I do not have the patience right now. I am just going on, and like, I do not blame you, because I spent over half an hour on that thing, and I wanted just to leave.
That feels like one of those secret missions that you just do during the post game.
Malphus. No way can we handle her. We don't have the strength.
We barely did a boss rush. We can't handle a new one.
But we must get through this. Somehow.
That mission work? Yeah, how does that mission work as Virgil? Or
I honestly forget.
I imagine you would just refight those bosses again more
No,
straight.
no,
secret mission.
like that secret mission for Virgil.
Oh,
The secret mission, I think that's just a lot of good use of tricks.
Yeah. Ow! Up.
Also, man, you think some video game characters have it bad? This woman's hair is literally fused to her back. A single
Oh,
texture.
God. As someone with long hair, nope.
So yeah, no final boss for V. No
Yeah, that's
proper.
a little weird.
A little weird that like the boss rush was supposed to make up for it, but it's like, not quite.
Could have done more.
So it's always a little weird.
And there you go.
At least, like, granted, he is really not doing well on the strength side of things at this point in the story, so it does make sense narratively.
But who cares? Who
Also,
cares?
this time
I
it was
want
lady
boss.
driving.
Okay, enough with this space.
Just lose a cutscene. Plenty of games don't care about that.
More arms. Always more arms.
Always 4 harps.
All right.
I need Springman, I need Ribbon Girl.
Alright. Ooh.
So this mission actually has 3 blue orb fragments. One of which is a secret
now
mission.
I'm actually
2 of
just
them are on the
imagining
ground.
Nero's Devil Breakers in arms.
I would recommend getting Shuffle. Well, not Shuffle. Caliber. Staying in the air
press
more.
back.
Having a stinger in the air is really useful.
Oh yeah, yeah. Breaker set up. I guess I can have Pasta Breaker. Hell not.
Why not?
Actually, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, play with some new stuff. Don't worry, there will be arms to get this mission.
Actually, I will. I'll do that. That's there. Go.
Let's just go. Alright, now welcome to Mission 15, also known as "You are going to use these arms." A mission. There's actually multiple paths you can take to make your way through this mission. And each one has you intended to use a different arm. It is we need people to actually experiment with these things. So we're gonna make them have to use them now.
Yep. Which, yeah, when you have mechanics like Nero's multiple Devil Breakers, you do kind of need a mission like this somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially given how much time we spent with Dante.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you kind of missed it. And the punishment for falling on the ground is just some more enemies to fight.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
work
get up there. I don't think those open. Oh yeah, just some fodder hanging around.
Yeah, one thing I'm trying to now remember is how long it took me to fully get Nero's engine mechanic down.
Yeah. The timing is the same as 4, but it has a wider window in this game, so it's a bit more lenient. So if you were good at it in 4, congratulations, your muscle memory will continue to serve you. If not, well, you have a better way to develop it. I did not know that, Zachary. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Because of how ragtime works, it's pretty funky in this section, so I almost never like doing it. But it is the one that they naturally lead you to, which is even more annoying.
Ow!
One thing I still hope character action games do, now after DMC 5 did, is a whole dynamic music for the rank thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope that's the mainstay for everything.
I'm just a sucker for dynamic music in general.
Yep.
Yes and no. Sometimes I just would like to just hear the song as is.
Fair. What's still one of my favorite examples of dynamic music is them's fighting herds. Where the song in this is based on the stage, but the instruments used and stuff is dependent on who's winning.
Oh, that's cool.
I do like how Street Fighter handled it. I do like how there's like a round 1, round 2, low health, and like in between like version of every stage track.
I think there's a gold orb in here, but otherwise that is the main reward. So we could just move on. Ah, the coughing game again. Won that trade. Oh boy, scissors.
I always found those guys as assholes.
Ow!
They're definitely annoying, but I definitely prefer them over their Devil May Cry 1 incarnations.
God. I legit don't know if they'll ever be able to top Devil Trigger for a Nero theme.
Nope.
It's gonna be hard to beat,
I mean-
yeah.
I'm just gonna say no.
It's a safe bet. And if they do manage to beat it, great, we only win.
Oh shit, 2 cakes!
I have personal stake that does not beat it. Otherwise, the mom's gonna take my thumbs. I made a bet. I made a very poor bet.
Caliber is forward to back, I believe, in the air.
Okay.
It's good for keeping in on large bosses like Goliath.
One thing, Dante might get recasted for 6, given that link that's been kind of weird on Twitter. Well, I think it more might just be NDA stuff, but potentially on that.
I don't know what Ruben's been up to. I haven't been paying attention. Probably don't need to know right now.
To be fair, also, it does see, you know, DMC 5 is kind of an end of an era for the franchise.
Yeah, I think we're at the point where we can move on without Dante.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Dante is the franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Anymore.
they have successfully passed the torch on to Nero now, so.
Yep.
I think Capcom has been learning over time how to pass the torch.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
I was thinking about this. It does feel like a lot of the times when Capcom introduces a new hero, they kind of need an extra game after that to, like, solidify them. Like, Nero in this, Apollo, I don't think Apollo really got established until Dual Destinies for him, kind of deal.
Like how Zero basically took over Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for Zero, technically, if you want to go by playable appearances, he was there in 3, but it didn't take till 4 for him to really kind of come to his own at that point.
And also, to be fair,
almost everyone preferred playing as Zero.
Yeah.
Also, to be fair, Zero was also planned to be X.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna want some room for some arms in this upcoming section.
Yeah. I think part of how they learned that also is Street Fighter, considering they want Luke to be the face of 6, is like, let's just have him be the final DLC for 5 as a fun
I mean,
tease
honestly,
thing.
almost, like aside from like 4 and 5, like you know, they already tried to basically have new faces for Street Fighter multiple times.
See, is that a punchline up there? No, that's a rawhide.
Like Alex was the face of 3.
Yeah.
So down there, I think, is going to be a drill arm. Yeah, so we don't want to go this path either, I think. So yeah, go behind the Divinity statue.
Yeah. No.
Did you want to spend
Well,
all?
Jack Abel was never going to be the main character of that. He was not pushed as the main character of 4 at all. Not like Alex and Luke were, kind of deal.
All right. You are going to learn how to surfboard a rocket punch.
Oh. That's the super move for this one, right?
Not the super move. You throw it out, and then I think...
Fire it? Or...
I forget the specific button combination, but yeah, you need to ride the fist all the way to get there. Okay, this tells you how
there we
to.
go.
Pull it back by
So after you launch it, then you press and hold circle.
Let's give it a whirl.
And there's enemies on the ground just to be annoying. And you do have fuel, so you do have to use it appropriately. But yeah, this is surprisingly rough. But they were like, we want people to know the tech that we put into the rocket fist.
You can ride your rocket punch. Why would you not want to ride your rocket punch?
I don't know if that's a speedrun tech people tend to use.
Yeah, but like sort of like the look at this cool thing Nero can do. You want to do that, right? Because like surfing your rocket punch is pretty cool.
It is a pretty cool thing. But then a lot of people just get used to just throwing it out as the homing projectile that it is.
It's just kind of more useful that way.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, the rocket, yeah, there's style, but
Yeah. I distinctly remember Punchline's special gimmick actually being one of the things that showed off in the trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people saw that and was like, oh, that's cool. So here's just some more stocks of them.
This is where you go to grind it out for your kid.
So yeah,
No.
yeah. There's a way to kickflip. I don't know the action. So this leads to progress. Well, this is where the secret mission is, so yeah, let's hit that up.
There we are.
Even if we don't complete this, we can at least put it in the bank.
Yeah. Gonna be punchline mission, I assume.
Not quite. The big thing is just move fast. Abuse your triple jump.
Oh yeah. Let's get airborne.
Oh god, Zachary, that would have been glorious, is having like Dante or someone in a Pro Skater game.
Yep, 30 seconds. Make it to the end. Reach the end.
Race to the
Race
finish.
to the finish.
Let's get airborne. Riding high.
Oh, wait, Jet. No. That's like.
Don't overshoot it.
Let's get airborne.
Ah, yeah.
You tried to be smart, but but the game said no.
Let's get airborne.
Now this is pretty hard as Virgil because he doesn't have a real double jump.
Oh god, I'm getting DMC 3 flashbacks thinking of that immediately.
Yeah. Well, you should be able to get this in a couple
Yeah,
runs. You just need
I
to
think I just
know the
need
timing.
to.
So in the meantime, I'm gonna go get some water.
Ah.
Let's get airborne. Riding high.
Come on, platform, get back up.
Let's get airborne.
Ah, you suck!
Riding high.
I saw that coming. I was like, as soon as he jumps, that's probably gonna lower.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
Rip.
That's evil timing all that.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
Let's get airborne. Riding high. Let's get airborne.
You suck.
Let's get airborne.
Ah, fuck.
Riding high.
Oh man, okay.
Let's get airborne. Riding high. Let's get airborne.
Ah! Ah! Fuck.
Let's get airborne.
Fuck. If I didn't have Gebra. Oh wait a minute. I just thought maybe you can use the punchline rocket to get up that wall. Maybe. I don't know if it's high enough. I'm gonna test it. Maybe again.
Let's get airborne.
You can definitely try the riding the punchline up the final section.
Get airborne.
Huh?
Off you go.
It's going up, but a little too slowly.
And back down.
Yeah, they thought of it.
I'm just okay. Where do I jump after that? 'Cause, like I'm just not getting enough height on that jump.
That third one is the highest one, so you just need to get your apexes.
Do I need to like jump once, air taunt, and then jump?
Probably, and then you could probably do another air taunt if necessary.
Yeah.
Riding high. Let's get airborne. Riding high. Let's get airborne. Riding high.
Oh!
Let's get airborne.
Hey, wait a minute. Can I go up to here? Okay.
Ah, there we go.
Let's get airborne. Riding high.
Yo! There we go.
Not too bad.
All right.
Just had to find the solid
Yeah.
ground.
Just couldn't find that platform at all before that.
All right, now you could go back to try to do the rocket punch to get the blue orb. It's up to you. It really just depends on how much you want to spend on this right here.
Well, I think the blue orb is like right up there, right?
You have to follow that pathway to above you. So if you look up to your right, it's at the top of that.
Let's get airborne.
What?
No.
That's not a real platform. That's not a real thing to stand on. So yeah, they expect you to. This goes to the lower path. Basically, you want to take like hug the left side of the wall back there to get up to it.
Okay.
Kind of back to where you started, and yeah, just like hug the left.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, like around there.
Okay, yeah.
Let's get airborne. Right and high.
Hey guys, hey guys.
Below there.
Come on, man.
Oh, Lady in MVC would be awesome.
Fuck. Oh, okay, okay. It's
Yeah.
I guarantee you, people would hate the fighter.
But like, she would make for a neat inclusion.
Alright.
Oh, and we already got Trish in 3.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta remember, circle is now jump at that point. Right.
Damn you, muscle memory!
Yep.
Always gets you.
Ah, fuck.
Ah.
Okay, gotta re-up. You might be able to skip some of it to get to that second one.
Go, baby, go. Come on.
Yeah, Roxas Project Crossover isn't a versus game. Is
Yeah,
the
no,
thing.
it's not part of the versus
It's
series.
just a crossover. A mere crossover.
And funny is, over here in the West, we technically didn't get the first game of the series because those are
Namco,
sequels to
no,
Namco Cross
Namco.
Capcom.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get the one with Klonoa.
Not allowed.
Well, Noah is banned.
He's banned from everything. I still haven't played Klonoa 2.
Airborne.
I still need to beat Klonoa 1. I'm still in like the first few levels of that because I just haven't booted up much.
And my problem with Klonoa is that it's just a little bit too basic of a platformer. It's like there's just not enough
It's bad.
mechanics. So I just don't feel compelled to go through 2.
I don't know how you switch over to the other arms in an effective way there.
The new arm, so.
Get in there. Come on.
Here I am, doing everything.
Everything,
And I don't know what I am. And I don't think I ever did this.
Not,
Yeah, I definitely didn't.
were you not able to return it?
I don't think so.
Let's get airborne.
Yeah, I definitely didn't do the course the legit way. You know what? I think I know how I did it, and it was with a tool that Nero doesn't have yet.
No!
In fact, you probably just do 5 Nero and just like you probably just have the Devil Bringer, the like punchline, and then one other.
Yeah, we can try for it again, or we can just move on.
I don't
This is
think I
actually
have
still a
to.
pretty. This is a pretty lengthy mission, honestly.
No, you do punchline, Gerbera, and Devil Bringer.
Yeah.
Trying to remember which one is Gebra again.
It's the shockwave like dash.
Ah,
All right. So after this statue, there should be a fight club that with a grim grip we can traverse to.
I'm Brandon. With the Devil Bringer, you get both 4 Nero and 5 Nero.
Yeah.
Yeah, it tells you to go to the left after the divinity statue.
Get up. Yeah.
Just gonna make our way through the maze.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've used this one yet.
No, we actually skipped over it. So ragtime. So yeah, if you mash out circle just at neutral, then it's just a
Okay.
an Ivy / Belmont, just get away from me circle. Or a Byleth's the super move.
Yeah.
And then it actually extends the reach of your Grim Grip a little bit. But the big thing is that you can actually pull larger enemies to you that would normally you would pull to them. So its biggest thing is mostly just giving you more use out of your grapple. It's also a decent way to deal with the Furies because it's just a continuous attack around you. Oh, hello, Lucha. Yeah, I think this is technically the largest mission in this game because it's just a bunch of obstacle courses. Like, you will learn to use these arms.
Ew.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ah, yes. Let them fight.
Wow.
Gotta be careful about your stinger jumps. Be careful up there. Freaking white mages, get out of here. The enemies don't need healers.
You can't heal, only I'm allowed to do that.
how dare you use a full restore?
Basically. Oh, hello.
Hello, mommy.
What's your least favorite enemy behavior? Is it healing?
Healing is definitely one with healing, or I'm just invincible now, kind of.
Yeah, it's just you're not allowed to fight me.
Yeah.
Yeah, aggressive invincibility.
Yeah. More specifically, like I am invincible for like over a minute, kind of deal.
And if you if you touch me, you get hurt.
Yeah.
Black fungus from Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
They are the worst.
That's not great, but I don't think it's the worst. It is stupid,
Not the
though.
worst, but it is absolutely a case of I'm gonna turn myself invincible because one of your allies ran into me like an idiot, and now
what
I'm
was the
just gonna
fucking
walk
enemy
around.
from Virgil's Downfall that? There was an enemy in Virgil's Downfall that did that shit, and I remember everybody hating it.
like the mini boss enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's just like that mini boss. It's just like I'm gonna go into invincible state or something like that and put up a bunch of crap on the field.
Like, not as bad once you know what to do with it, but like, when you first play Sonic Frontiers and run into those versions of what looks like normal warrior enemies.
You just parry that shit. That shit is free.
But yeah, like, when you first play them, it's like, I have time to just
when you first play it, you
why-
know it's free. I'm sorry, I figured out that you could abuse parry within like first 10 minutes of gameplay after it was
Yeah, as
introduced.
soon as I found out that the parry is not a parry, I'm like, what's the point?
I just hold down the button forever and I'm invincible.
That's not a parry. It's just an auto counter.
Okay, I wonder if we're talking about the same enemies here. Because I'm talking about the guys that look like normal enemies, but when you go to home attack them, they become a giant fucking like barrel of no damage.
Those guys are annoying.
Oh,
And
you mean the shields? I mean, you just pair loop it. Or
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like
auto-loop.
when you first run into them and are still learning the combat, that they are annoying.
Yeah, it's a different muscle memory that you have to apply, and sometimes the move just doesn't come out. So you're just like, let me finish the move. Yeah, it had some control issues more than actual enemy design.
Down there.
Arm.
The tomboy.
All right, so after this encounter, there should be a Grim Grip platform that spawns. Actually, I think I can see it on the ground. It just needs to light up.
Holy
Healing's
shit.
not. Yeah, no. When you start getting your max axe, it's fun.
Oh my god. Get your ass act out of here. I don't know you.
Vroom vroom, motherfucker.
This is what happens when you put a freaking motorcycle engine in your sword. Oh yeah, now we can actually try out Tomboy. Just be careful you don't get hit.
Bye.
Like that.
Like that. Yeah, Tomboy's pretty great with bosses that aren't like, what do you call it, Gilgamesh? Like ones that you can actually get chances to just go ham on.
Yeah.
So yeah, there should be a platform. Yeah, so that should let you
There.
grip up there, or grab, or you could just jump. So there should be more platforms to go up to. So yeah, follow the path.
Birds.
Verbs.
This is for the birds.
Bards. And some guy. The guy taking his pet bats out for a walk.
Fucking hell.
I'm
It's
never
always,
gonna get my
it's always
hoagie.
right when you go to actually use it that you get hit. It's always that.
Yep. Now, not too dissimilar to Dante, actually, with Balrog. These bats do run out of fuel, so they need to heat up to use their movesets. Let's see. After you kill these, there should be some platforms on the left side of the path that you will jump up to get to the blue orb. Going here. Yeah, up there. Oh, amazing.
That full one yet?
Is that
Nope.
enough for a full health? No. Forgot the other one, maybe.
Probably if I add the other one, yeah.
So yeah, if you go the other way with the orbs, that's the progress. Oh, I thought you were on a timer. It's the fucking vibrator. Christ.
And it's not
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I was legit wondering what that ticking sound was.
So,
Is
yeah,
vibrator
you're
a
actually
bomb?
bombs explode. So yeah, that's progress.
Arrows, that bomb. No. 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 Don't worry about it.
So this is where you came from. So now we can move onwards. So yeah, V just got out of the void, and Dante's doing Dante things.
Dante's just fighting through the depression.
And the literal hordes. But mostly the depression.
Yeah, honestly, that's the bigger fight.
It's the
That
one
is
he's
always
behind.
the bigger fight for Dante.
Yeah.
Fight the outer demons so you don't think about the inner
You're
demons.
building a better demons.
Oh no, I'm running out of demons.
Oh no, shit.
Prestige
All out of
to not
demons
pay
and I'm
any of
all
his-
out of pizza.
Prestige
that's-
to not pay
that's-
any of his bills out of pure depression.
Yeah. Just like, I'm not gonna die.
I'm just dead on the inside.
Please, just like, why? I'm gonna just stop giving you jobs. Like, I'm not even gonna bother. Get your shit together. And Dante's just like, "Rah, rah, rah."
Okay, this isn't working either. Okay, gotta do something.
Dante eating a freaking strawberry sundae. Just like, oh no, it's this bad. He's gotten to the
Oh
desserts.
shit.
Oh no!
He skipped the pizza and he's gone to desserts. This is really bad.
No, it's like one of those like weird ass like ice cream on pizza shit. It's like, oh, it's real
Oh
bad.
no! Oh no! That's
It's an
the
intervention.
dire stages.
You know,
That's
you
Dante,
just
call
see
the line now. You need help. You need
the
help,
camera just
brother.
pans over to the camera pans over to Trish, just looking on in horror.
Trish is pulling up the phone, pressing 999 to try and get help.
just as a cutscene with Nico just, oh my god.
No, not 911. Not
Panic,
911.
just the noise.
999. We need the special
999.
division to get help for this.
No, 666. It's just 3 nines upside down.
Even Father Rodon picks up the phone. I'm on my way.
Comes all bloodied and bruised. Took a lot to get this one.
Alright. I will be up front. This is a divinity statue before a boss fight, so
Yeah,
equip
so-
accordingly.
Get a Buster arm going. That. Fine. Ah.
Feel a demon nearby. Get in my way and I'll crush you.
Nero, I don't think the demon can hear you.
Oh, don't worry. They'll hear eventually.
Gotta pay attention, sweetheart.
You didn't have that arm last chapter.
But you're nothing more than an empty shell with no power. You are as weak as your flesh.
This is a good boss theme.
Hey, we're tougher than we look. But there's only one way to find out.
I will enjoy this.
Chicken.
That's a chicken fetus.
Oh my. What the fuck?
That can travel through space.
What the fuck?
Take it.
And yeah, V will supply you with some items. So yeah, that's probably self-evident. Aim less for the chicken and more aim for the woman.
Thing with a nose
Yeah.
can follow you.
So yeah, I think like in the logs for this boss, Nico talks about it's like, yeah, the chicken that she's attached to isn't fully grown, which means, man, thank God you fought her now and not when whatever the hell that she's riding was at its full power. Freaking fight Merrick at the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Standing on the winged dragon of goddamn Ra.
That's only in comes Seto Kaiba with his Blue Eyes White Dragon playing.
Just crash into it.
Buster you.
When the chicken lays down on the ground is when you can buster her.
Don't let it go to waste.
Alright, so yeah, that's when... Mash it out, mash it out, mash it out, mash it out. Yes.
Now, where's that arm you put for me to be? Where is that?
Somewhere on the ground. Okay, this is not so much a desperation move, good parry, but just a flurry attack. Just be ready for it to fall out of the sky like Nightmare, like that.
I think I see something shiny over there.
Oh, you did enough damage with your gun to stumble it. Now be careful when they activate their super armor. You'll know when they do.
Oh
They've
my.
activated their super armor. So, best way to get them out of this is either you do that and then buster the shit out of them, or you can actually use your breakaway at using like a DT explosion, and it'll actually also act to trip it up. Or if you have the the rawhide, so the extended whip, if you flick that out, it acts like a trip line and it will also trip it up. There's a lot of cool tech in this fight. Now you're actually killing her. Oh no, no. Okay, so she's gonna show off. She does have a desperation move. However, that also just means, hey, look, beat the shit out of her.
DPS check.
Yeah, fuck her up. You cannot buster her right now though, so I will save you that time. Yeah, just no, keep hitting. Go harder, harder. Wow, you failed it. I've never failed that.
Rip.
Ow!
Yay for orbs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is definitely my least favorite fight in the game, probably.
I like it more than Nidhogg, personally.
Yeah. Actually, the only fight worse is Gilgamesh. I do not.
Yeah,
like
because
the
Gilgamesh is
fight
more
at
of an
all.
event. Like, it's barely a fight if you want to call it that. I think it's a neat event, but I'm more engaged with this fight personally.
I like Roxas in chat. I think talking about it being a fetus. Like, what? I thought it was a turkey.
It is a turkey.
Oh, it's a turkey fetus. There you go.
You can come out now.
Gonna summon Nemesis to help me out, man.
The BOW?
I'm sorry, Nightmare.
Where's that mod? Model swap Nightmare for a freaking Nemesis from RE3.
You should turn around. Your body's not gonna last much longer. That
Power.
I
I
can't.
need my power back. Power withdrawal.
Also, just basic ability to live right now.
You need some rest.
I must go to where yours is.
Why? Why the hell
I
do you
beg
have
you. This is my last request.
Fine.
Good guy, Nero.
You're internally, I am too nice. I am too nice.
Ooh,
Just menacing characters.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that orb definitely tanked down a bit. Alright. I do think we should try to finish Dante's mission tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm good for one more.
No hard feelings, guys, but this is my gig. Trust me, Nero. This one's gonna be a little too much for you.
Intriguing.
You just hear Nero go, what did you just say?
Say that to my mate. Say that to my mate.
What
don't
up,
think I
motherfucker?
can
Just
handle
say
it.
again?
Also, as we were talking about the Depression Sundays, I will of course throw in the good old anime image.
Oh God.
Look at that face. You could tell this man is eating out of depression right now.
right, that face, yeah.
Haven't actually watched the anime. Where in the timeline does it take place?
I believe between after 1 but before 4.
Two.
Oh yeah, correct 2. Alright.
Because I believe Trish is present.
I forget what the
What is what?
Royal Guard 3 just gives us more for like
It
damage
increases your increases your gauge more.
Yeah.
I would actually go into Gunslinger more because Dr. Faust has some cool stuff hidden in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we want Hetsat too because that's the big one.
All right.
And eventually, okay, so no. Okay, I want. Okay, wait. Okay, Gunslinger level 4. Try it. Gunslinger.
Uh-oh.
This is Royal Guard.
Try Red Hot Night
Alright.
for Dr.
We are gonna show off Dr. Faust's Red Hot Night.
Right. While on the ground, press R.
And just hold it.
Oh, hold it. What the fuck? What?
Hey.
Astra.
Payout. You summon meteors.
Oh yeah, 4,500. That is a fair bit, bro.
That's not even the highest it goes.
Oh god. So that is. The...
I will say this. You can one-shot the final boss on the hardest difficulty with that at full power.
Oh my god.
Two-Fair's got a long charge time for this kind of game.
Incredible. But I know the timing to do it, so I have done it. It's not free. You need a specific boss pattern, and you need to get a little bit of luck, or at least good timing. But it is repeatable, and it is good. That is when you're like, I have done a lot of money grinding. I want something dead. Also, of course, remember, you do have Sin Devil Trigger, so you can pay out some of your meter that you like. I don't know if there's anything really around here. This is a large area, but I don't... Yeah, I think we're just going straight down. There's a lot of Devil Trigger orbs on the way down here.
This is the real deal. Full speed ahead.
Feed that
Now, there is
straight into sin.
Yeah, now there is a secret mission on this, but you cannot complete it yet because you have not purchased the correct skills. I will just let you know now, so we won't worry about it.
Yeah, we're just giving you a bunch of Devil Trigger meter. Don't worry about it.
Why would we give you that much?
It's almost like they want you to be able to play around with Sin. Bless you.
Bless you again.
And again. Let's see if this works. Okay, yeah, that should show the image. Alright, so with this mission... Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing that you purchased now for Faust with Gunslinger 3 is now... I guess you have both of the... Oh, I think you... No, I think you actually now have the hat trick move, which is... Oh, wait, no. I think one of the moves that you get now is that you can turn Red Faust into a turret. So you throw it into the air and it follows you around. And
Yeah,
shoots at
I think
enemies.
I remember that when I was messing around with it earlier.
Yeah, so Hat Trick 3 might just have a wider range. There are some hidden paths along the way here. But down is progress.
I think I'm still getting my
Good
head wrapped around of just that my buttons are now different at this point.
Yeah, no. It's definitely was the funniest thing when you see someone who's used to the old button layouts for Devil's Sword Sparta, and they go back to missions where you originally had Rebellion or Sparta, and it's just like, ah, crap, my movements are all wrong. This ain't right.
Ooh.
So if we go forward instead of dropping down, that will lead to a secret. Don't forget you have trick. So we follow this way. This should lead us to another battle. And then the option for a secret.
So many crumbling leaf things.
So yeah. Oh, another one.
Oh, hello.
Prepare to die.
I love Sin Stinger. Just Psycho Crusher. Get the thumb to attack the other one for you. Very good. Now I believe you should be able to see the blue orb fragment as you start to go down this path. You will need to do a trickster dash to get enough distance to it, I believe, once you find it. Careful not to fall too low. Look up. I don't think we passed it, but. Maybe a bit further on. If we miss it, we miss it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. All right, so Stinger jump into Trickster air dash into double jump.
Whoop.
Like that. All right, and we've already missed the secret mission because it's a separate path, but you can't even complete it anyway, so we'll just continue on. Dakru.
And thus the convergence point has been hit.
I would recommend switching your style a bunch to be funny. All right. hopefully they caught that on recording.
Trickster.
All right, so I think you have some nobodies to fight down here, actually. Okay, not a nobody, but you do have a commander and not Kusa. I forget what they're called.
I'm legit trying to remember what exactly Dante ended up getting caught up in while V and Nero were dealing with that. Since that's like a little after this.
Mostly has bosses. The boss of this level in his way, really. I think his path is more straightforward, therefore he gets through it faster.
Of course he picked the more straightforward path.
Good old Sparta luck, I guess.
However much that's worth giving, you know, stares at Dante's life.
Dutchman, I don't know when you left, but we have now made it to Dante's diverging mission. That's not a door. It looks a lot like one, so I don't blame you. But nah, we're just gonna go down.
This wall looks marble. This game doesn't have marble walls. Shit.
This is getting chilly.
Oh man, be a real shame.
Be a real shame.
If I just stabbed myself. Oh yeah, you missed a fair bit. V got ambushed by Demon while being weak, Nero saved his ass, and now we're on Dante.
You also missed a lot of us messing around with Nero's arms, trying to be a skateboard legend.
Yeah, Nero's level was the obstacle course level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aw.
Look at all these blorbs.
Delicious.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
you
back.
knocked off one of its faces. Disgusting.
Ugh. Did I miss anything?
Not too much right now.
Not really, no.
Yeah, just because
Some
we're more of
counters.
Dante's level.
Got a blorb. I think we're almost to the boss, actually.
Is who I think it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe. I don't know what you're thinking.
Weapon.
But I know what it is.
Onward, downward.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I
we
just
get to-
appreciate Dante's little run here.
Yeah.
Road
We've
animations
all
of
done it.
slopes are always fun.
Yeah.
Running down a slope can be rough.
Oh, yeah. You
It's
aren't
like,
perfect.
oh, I've got a trip.
Especially when you're in an icy area like this.
Mhm.
Or hell, I injured my knee like last month, and going down any slope was harder than
Oh,
you
I did
think.
not mean to.
Yeah, that's you have to be careful about holding that for too long. Well,
We're here now.
and yeah, he doesn't get to say his dialogue because he's in super demon mode.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well,
Restart.
What does he
Yeah,
normally
restart.
say again?
Run.
Something I think either something about being the first one here, or something about man. Gee, I wonder if I'm gonna have a boss fight.
They go down the hole.
Gee, lady, it
Down
sure
the
is
hole.
boring around here.
How you doing, Cerberus? Oh, King Cerberus now. Okay.
This is not the same dog.
Oh, easy there, fella. Hey, I remember Stinky Little Pooch just
Now,
like you.
if you listen as hard as you can, the intro theme for the original Cerberus is playing in the background. It is, what was it? No.
Looks like your master's got you
Suffer,
on
yeah,
short
Suffer.
leash. Come on, little
So they
puppy.
do have the intro
Let's
measures
take
of
a little
Surface.
walk.
And of course he goes right back to his like, alright, I've loaded in my taunts. I am talking to a dog. Time to do the same thing.
I got my one shtick for a dog.
They were weak, but we will feast on your flesh and gnaw on your bones.
Now this doggy is not restrained to a wall.
If you thought this was gonna be the same, yeah, no.
But also, look, he's doing the exact same animation.
Let's go.
Alright. Now, time to establish this is very much not the same dog.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, it gets better. He's gonna come in swinging.
I love how Dante just standing there like, yep, this happened.
Yeah, it's such a cool visual. Alright, so Elemental Pupper, full stage fight. Theme is more on the dubstep-esque side, but I honestly really dig it. It's not my style of music, but I really like this boss theme.
I mean, good dubstep works when it works.
I mean, I'm not saying all dubstep is bad. It's usually not what I go
This
to.
would not think for Cerberus, but hey, it works.
I love how you can just see also in Dante's expression while he was doing his taunt that he was just feeling the nostalgia for that fight.
I'm getting a feeling this is a farewell boss of some kind.
It's a full circle.
Hey, you bring back Devil May Cry properly in how many years?
Bring
Might as well
back
call
the
back.
first fucking fight that most people remember from this series.
Yeah,
So,
get
Pat, do you like King Leok?
Oh my. Oh, he's a triple elemental. Baby.
Yeah.
This fight's a real shock. You holding up okay there, pup?
Also, shout out to Patrick Sayes as one of the 3 voices here.
Yeah.
Guns will probably be a good option for getting rid of those.
Which one?
Just gun. Shoot. Bang, bang, bang.
And alright.
Wait, the name of the boss theme is just Roar, Roar, Roar.
Yeah. Very good.
Glorious.
Now, I think you should have gotten an achievement here, because, yeah, if you knock down Cerberus, like you did in the original boss fight, they do have an achievement for it. Alright, he's going...
Do the heads
okay.
explode?
The heads don't explode, but you do break them out of it. It's another body explosion. Every phase turn, every moveset change is a body explosion. But... don't move. Yeah, don't stay in place here.
Orb.
Lord.
Lord. Get away.
What?
Or switch to Royal Guard if you're feeling like that.
You feel
The
saucy?
biggest balls on the transition.
Just stand next to a nuke and you just Royal Guard it.
Just Street Fighter 3 sound.
You get the Street Fighter 6 perfect parry splash.
Doggy. Doggy.
Here, Popper.
Die. Jesus Christ.
Barco
Bitrate killers, yay!
everyone's favorite.
God help me whenever I want to let's play Final Fantasy 16. God help me.
Yeah, you can see how like his color all disappears when his body breaks. Oh, I moved away. Uh-huh. Sure.
Yeah, keep talking like that.
I'm sure Nevin will be very impressed. Another body explosion. Now,
Yeah,
as he just showed there, he did just talk trash about a Devil May Cry 4 boss.
Which one?
Now, I don't know why it
Ariel?
was even really worth mentioning, because Bale, aka the Angler Frog, like, they were a whole clan of jobbers, basically.
I just love King Cerberus is so high on his horse that he's just like, I'm gonna talk shit about a bunch of previous bosses.
Yeah, he even talks trash about Bale, the first boss of Devil May Cry 4. However, Dante never actually battled Bale.
Yeah.
So
it
meant nothing to Dante. It meant anything to Nero.
Oh, beautiful.
All right.
I've missed
Oh,
you.
Pat, enjoy.
It's even better. Oh, it's a... Oh, yes. Oh, this looks like a very fun weapon on this one.
So it might be 3 weapons.
We only put 4 slots, so we decided to just make multiple weapons in one.
We did the Pandora thing.
You want to be Sun Wukong from Ruby.
I like that.
I'd rather be Sun Wukong.
Just Sun Wukong from
Lego
Legend.
Kid.
Yeah, from Chinese Legend on that.
So yeah, you got Cerberus.
To
with
the
a-
lab.
with
I mentioned the
With
Ruby
four.
version because his weapon is specifically stuff that turns into nunchucks.
Cerberus.
So you got Cerberus and friends.
This weapon has 3
Cerberus,
unique...
Cerberus Plus.
Chocolate. It's Swordmaster style, it's placing rod with circle, or hold and release to be electric.
So, when you use regular attacks, it's the ice. When you use the style stuff, it's the fire. When you charge either of them, it's the electricity.
Okay.
Don't you switch between ice and electricity? Like
It's probably a
between those
bit of a
modes?
combination, yeah. So, first of all, revolver.
Yes,
Buy it.
yes.
Legally mandated.
Oh wait, I try.
Why is it not just built in?
It's kind of funny. That's not.
Lord, thank you, my beautiful. You're back. Revolver
We're
2.
going into
I don't
the-
even fucking care. Get me. I know I'm gonna use this move a hell of a lot.
Like it's like Mario without the triple jump.
So yeah,
Spin!
good old Crystal, your power geyser.
Yep. Ice Age.
Ice Age is the body attack, which this is a great way to deal with Furies. If you're not feeling the timing, this is a great way just to be like, no, get off me.
Yeah.
All right. Long revolver. So this is you charge your forward attack, and then you do a big electricity one.
That looks very fun.
It looks like a revolver. It looks fun.
Thunderclap.
And then
What
Thunderclap
the fuck?
projectiles.
All right. Well, now
Yeah,
we
try
can,
it out.
Yeah, let's do this, and we can just mess around with this weapon for a bit in here.
So,
Hold. Ooh.
just throw out projectiles.
I love that he makes Bruce Lee noises.
Yes.
Oh, of course he does.
Does seem
Yeah,
like
let's
Revolver really pushes them back, though.
Yeah.
I guess to try and balance it out a little bit better.
Well, you could always just trick out of it to get back in on them.
What? Jesus. Alright. Stinger for that? Okay. God damn. Oh, yeah. Does seem like it pushes. Just the weapon in general seems to really push enemies away a lot.
Especially with finishing moves.
Yeah. So I think, it's probably gonna be on the loadout the finisher weapon in like the rotation kind of deal.
Then yeah, at any point you want to just start charging for some electricity.
Yeah, oh yeah, while you're in Swordmaster, you can literally just do this, hold down the button, and do that immediately after.
Yep.
Okay.
Cancels.
Okay.
Fitting for the weapon that has power geyser.
Yeah, Cerberus says crowd control and stuff like that. I assume the weapon's really good in Legendary Dark Knight.
So yeah, you have all of Dante's weapons.
Great. Okay. I think next time,
So,
let's see, what mission?
Next time we may beat the game.
Yeah, what mission are we on?
We're about to do 17.
17, and there's 20 missions in general. So yeah, probably next time will be the story end at that point, most likely.
Yeah, we're getting close. I mean, look at that mission name.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Big revelations.
All right. Well, so, yep. Next week will be the first run's finale, because I did see you guys asking in there. Don't worry. We are doing a virtual run right after onto that, so...
Yeah, not having to watch cutscenes will make it go by a lot.
Yeah,
faster.
I think that we'll get that done in, like, 2 or 3 streams probably on that, so...
Yeah, I think 3 is a safe number.
Yeah, so, FF7 tomorrow and such, and, yeah, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Liz.